big foodie, whether you're a food blogger, a chef, a certain type of food connoisseur that you consider yourself to be, whatever you are, if you love food and you love to eat well, this is where you'll want to be. The City of Dreams, Macau. After the Dragon's Treasure, we headed over to a restaurant called Mezzanine. This beautiful restaurant with these nice wooden chairs, a view overlooking the poolside, and right across you'll see the Hard Rock Hotel. The Mezzanine Restaurant is in the Grand Hyatt Hotel, which is in the same property.
So as you see here, as we're sitting, we've got a few different stations, but really concentrates on, in both outlets, on chefs cooking live, and for the guests to watch the chef cook their dinner in front of them, and it's more of a interactment and entertainment for the guests.
It was so difficult to choose my favorite dish because everything on the menu was just delicious. We started things off with a sampler platter. There were different kinds of preserved ham, salami. There was burrata. Burrata is my favorite preparation of cheese. It was so fresh and light, and it wasn't too salty at all. And you could tell they made this fresh. And then they served us this seafood bowl with lobster cut in half, arranged with mussels and scallops and shrimp all over ice. And you've got your favorite condiments on the side, and this is paired with a nice glass of Sauvignon Blanc, which really, to me, was just the perfect way to be welcomed into this place, this amazing city of dreams. Another one of my favorite dishes that they served us was the steak platter, or the meat platter. It was this big chopping block, and you've got the lamb shanks, you've got your skirt steak, some sirloin, some sausages. I could sit there and eat the entire night, but obviously there were other things on the itinerary. But I have to say that at any point of the day, anything that involves food has got to be my favorite activity for the day. And of course, even if we had a lot to eat, there always needs to be room for dessert. And they were so generous. They served us this huge platter of different kinds of desserts. We had creme brulee with vanilla bean. We had a fruit platter. There was a chocolate ganache custard pie with a caramel sauce on the side. There was a mango and passion fruit ice cream parfait. It was simply Epicurean. The next morning, we were at the Jade Dragon. The Jade Dragon is a fine dining Cantonese restaurant. And the thing about this restaurant is it had a unique twist. They treated gastronomy and cooking and food and the act of eating with so much reverence, and they wanted it to not just be, an activity where you put food in your mouth. They wanted it to be one where you were consciously making a healthier choice. We started off with a smoked barbecue pork, and you can really taste the savory flavor of the wood that they used for the pork. And the pork was so tender, it would just fall apart in your mouth. The fat rendered so well that it was buttery, silky against my tongue. And the dumpling had shrimp and blue lobster inside, and the wrapping of the dumpling was made of spinach juice, which, spinach is high in iron and it's really, really good for you. And there's Taro Puff. The Taro Puff was creamy and delicious, and to me it added a nice little sweetness and crunch at the end of the starters. And then we had the hot and sour soup with a golden egg. It's got hairy crab meat, which is both expensive but also very delicious and nutritious for you. And then there was a melon ring with braised vegetables and quinoa and chicken pumpkin broth. I can't even begin to explain how absolutely artistic the meals are in this place. The Jade Dragon spares nothing when it comes to excellence. You walk in there, and right down to the very details of how your tea is served, or how you have your own chopsticks, serving chopsticks, just everything in it is so lavish and luxurious, and you just feel rich. Well, let me tell you more about my adventures in the City of Dreams, Macau next time.